I think the spoon is better. Oh yeah, I think the fork is better. Spoon is better. No, the fork is better. Spoon's better. It's concave. Oh yeah, well the fork is concave too, so it's better. Oh yeah, well the spoon has a nice curved lines. Oh yeah, well the fork has 4 sharp pointy tines. Spoon, fork, spoon, fork. I said spoon. I said fork. Oh, hey, stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Girls, relax. I said relax. Easy. Can't we all just get along? Come on, I'll tell you which one's better. It's the snork. It's got the structure of a spoon, concave shape for the spoon, for the function of dipping. It's got the structure of the serrated edge right here for the function of cutting. And it's got the structure of these 4 sharp tines for the function of stabbing your delicious dinner. The snork. Now that the snork debate's been settled, which is better, the structure and function of a bowl or the structure and function of a plate? Huh? What's that?
Mr. Patterson, shouldn't you be working on a lesson about structure and function?
Principal Winton, good to see you. Good point. About that structure and function lesson, I was just working on that. Hold on. Let's talk about COVID-19. Some of its worst effects make it so that people have difficulty breathing. This is a photograph of a ventilator. A ventilator takes over the body's breathing process and can give patients time to fight off the infection. Sadly, there are simply not enough ventilators to cope with the surging number of patients who need them. However, this is where we can look at the positive side of this pandemic, and that is the amount of empathy people are showing each other. Some states in the U.S. are even giving away ventilators to areas of higher risk, even though they may still need them. Many businesses that would normally be closed during these times of peril are collaborating with other companies and creating innovative solutions to problems in order to make a difference in the world. For example, companies like Siemens, Airbus, Ford Motor Company, and even a number of Formula One teams have collaborated with other businesses in the medical field to make ventilators that will save many lives. These are just a few examples. Many more empathetic and innovative companies are out there and making a difference. Pretty cool that companies that normally make airplanes, cars, and race car engines are saving lives from COVID-19, isn't it? Another shortage of life-saving equipment exists. These are respirators. Respirators come in different structures for different functions, but one thing they all have in common is they help people breathe in clean air that is not contaminated with other substances such as smoke, pollution, or a virus like COVID-19. Respirators are in high demand, and there are simply not enough of them to go around either. Just like with companies joining forces to combat COVID-19 and help save lives with making ventilators, other companies are demonstrating empathy by collaborating and innovating new ways to make as many respirators as possible in the fastest amount of time. This will keep many nurses and doctors safe from the virus, and in turn will allow them to save even more lives. One such example is Ford Motor Company and 3M. They've collaborated to innovate this awesome respirator. As you can see in this diagram, these are some of the different parts or structures that serve different functions or uses. This respirator has an adjustable strap so you can change the size of the mask so it can fit different head sizes. It also has a solid material to protect the eyes, but transparent so you can see through it. This air filter system is so the occupant can breathe in clean air. And now it's time to get to this week's challenge. This is Snookums. And this is our design challenge. Your mission is to create a respirator for Snookums. The respirator you create will be for pretend, of course, and may and probably will look different from the few I've already shown you in this video. As long as you follow the constraints and include 3 parts, an adjustable strap, eye protection, and an air filter, your own imagination and innovation is the limit. Don't forget to reuse as many materials as possible. Here are just a few things I grabbed from around the house or saved from the recycling bin. I wonder which materials from around your home you will be inspired to use. I absolutely cannot wait to see the innovation from our ash engineers. The more creative, the better. Again, as always, to keep us both out of trouble, please make sure the materials you use are safe and you have permission from an adult. Speaking of safety, these masks are not for you or anyone else. They are pretend respirators for our pretend stuffy friends. Depending on the materials or the design, they could be seriously dangerous if worn by a person. Use them on toys only. Maybe, just maybe, you're lucky enough to have your very own precious, adorable little Snookums. Or perhaps you have a trumpet, or Luna, or Baby Blitz, or Miss Sally Ann Snufflewitz, or Doug Baldwin 2.0, or, hey, what about me? Use the Force, because I already have one. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, Batman. Don't take offense to this, but you might be a tad too small for this challenge. Fine. I don't need no respirator, because I'm Batman. But most likely, you'll have to design and test your respirator on one of your own stuffies, teddies, or dollies. But that's okay. Just like in real life, we're going to design a strap that can be changed or adjusted to fit heads of any size. Oh yeah, and don't forget the air filter and the eye protection structures too. When you're done, please go to the student template in Seesaw. On page 1, choose just one material you used in your creation. Then talk about its form. This could mean its shape, but you may want to describe other properties, such as color, elasticity, hardness, etc. Next, describe in detail the function of the material. What is the job of this item? What does it do? Finally, on page 2 of the template, take a picture of your creation being worn by the toy of your choice. Remember, Seesaw will not let you upload a video onto a student template. Keeping it simple with just a picture is fine. I can't wait to see them, and neither can Snookums. Have fun and be safe, Ash Engineers.